I decided to work out of my own home and continue independently as a producer. And my own home was in Highland Park. And so all of that activity, that experience, that growth, that interest was in Highland Park. And I thought, well, this is it was looking at the hills. And you wouldn't know who lived there. It struck me very odd that we were all driving away. 43, go to Eagle Rock, Glendale, Pasadena, LA. Or that it was the first arts colony in Los Angeles. And I thought, well, that's interesting. I mean, it's really interesting. But we're retired. There's history who are retired, and then there are many who are currently working in studios for TV, theater, actors, writers, poets. There was no face.
Okay.
The only way I would have known was there was the Arroyo Arts Collective newsletter,
Yeah.
which is paper. And so one of our early shows, our first year was, I don't know if you know this, but they do an annual open studio. They showcase maybe 100 artist niches. And so that, when I discovered they did that, I hosted about 33 artists at Rock Rose for that tour. Besides going to homes, people could come to Rock Rose and see 33 works.
Yeah.
And when they were delivering art, they didn't know each other. And I thought, well, that's collective, but you've never met? So I thought, well, okay. So I guess basically in the early stages, the Arroyo Arts Collective, it was a newsletter, and that's hear about each other.
Okay.
So, so I opened Rock Rose with the intent of really, after that whole, in the pit of my stomach and my heart losing Jack, I thought, and I knew that there were many, our family of innocence without this place and this person. So I thought I could create a space in my own backyard that I could bring those two together. I could offer what Jack offered us, which was a Rock Rose. It's more of a sanctuary where people can gather and meet and connect, commensurate about why they do what they do, feel good about what they do, and nurture each other, inspire each other. A lot of people feel very isolated, very alone. And then where do you go when you want to get connected to a community that understands what you're doing?
Okay.
And our neighborhood deserves something.